Hey, what's going on, y'all? So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new announced Apple Vision Pro mixed reality headset. Now, obviously, this is going viral right now because they're at WWD3 whatever, and they just presented this like 1 minute ago. We're actually checking out CNET's video about it. It's just cut down to 18 minutes. I'm not going to rewatch the entire thing because, to be honest, like, this is the most boring freaking presentation I've ever seen conference-wise. And it got to the very end, then finally it got exciting when they started talking about this right here. So basically, this is a VR XR headset. And it's kind of funny because I was talking to a couple of people about this prior to today and trying to gauge the price for it. Some people were saying, it's going to be $1,000 or so. But if you think about the price of an earpod being $299 and you have a headset that's coming out from Apple, then $1,000 that's out of the question. So I kind of knew it was going to be between $2K to $5K. And as I actually progressed on watching it, the price kept going up because this thing right here is pretty beastie. I mean, even the lens that they used for this are Zeiss lens. That is some top-notch freaking lenses that you can get. But basically, the concept of it is very freaking cool. So it can pretty much replace a lot of your electronics for you. It can replace your phone, obviously, your computer, your television, or your surround system. So it does all that stuff. The concept is amazing. All right. But at the same time, I just don't know. I mean, we can only see from the presentation. So all of these images in front of us. But for you to actually gauge to see if this is going to be worth it, you will have to put this on to see how crisp it is. Now, as far as the resolution for this, I saw that there are two 4K. So that is extremely, extremely high res. So I have no doubt in my mind that, actually, it's the same wallpaper I got. I have no doubt in my mind it's going to look good. One of the things that kind of worried me is they didn't really talk about battery life so much. Right? Because if you have unless I missed it, like I was falling asleep, I didn't see anything that talked about how long the batteries are going to last. But if I had to guess, you have 4K each eye resolution, plus cooling, all that stuff. I'm not sure how much battery life you're going to be able to come out with this because it's going to be an external one. Ain't no way it's going to be on the head. That's why they have that wire coming. I guess they have it on their pockets or whatever. That's going to be an external battery of some sort, which is okay. But again, I would have liked to see how long the batteries are going to last. But the thing about this is whenever you have presentations like this, it's usually just to boost stocks. I think they're up like 1%, something like that. We're not really going to know how good this is until actually people start getting it and testing it out. But it is super interesting. I am a movie geek. Honestly, so for me, I really want to see how good this looks. Whenever you say, living room like this and you're watching a movie, especially in broad daylight, because obviously I live in Vegas and it's pretty sunny here, even though with the shades and everything. So in that aspect, that would be really cool if I can use this to watch a movie. But then again, I don't know what it's going to look like. I have a VR headset. I've never watched a movie in it, but it seems to me like it's XR. So that means it's actually going to project the movie in your space. So it's not just like having a screen like this. It's going to project the actual screen in your living room and, make it, I think they said 100 feet. That would be a cool concept that I would love to try. So you can see right here, they're actually showing you that it casts shadows on your actual living room, which is cool because in a way, 100 feet of real estate when watching a movie would be really cool. Plus, it is your phone, so you're going to have text messages and things like that. You're going to have Netflix, you have Pornhub on the left, you have, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter on the right. The concept is sweet. It's really cool. And I'm glad they put this at the end of the presentation because, man, I was falling asleep. They have this thing, again, I guess they're going to show it right here. You can actually immerse yourself. So, again, this is XR, and this is the VR part of it, is you can actually get in this world and you can actually, replace the entire surrounding with CG, it looks like. I don't think this is 2D. It would be crazy. But this looks amazing. So the way you control it is using gestures. So you can see her hand. She's like doing this. They probably, I think they have cameras at the bottom of it so it can see your gestures like this. So you can like zoom in, zoom out. See, you can just like tapping like this, twist the knobs, and also you can talk to it like, "Hey, silencing," like she said. This pretty cool. I don't know how it's gonna work with like eating chips. I eat a lot of junk food, so I'm not gonna know how that works. And one of the things again that they showcased here is like you can actually replace. I can actually put your eyes back, which is kind of freaky. But as you see right here, like you can actually see her eyes. So when you're talking to somebody, it has this eyesight that lets you see the actual person inside it. So that if you're talking to somebody, they know that you're paying attention to them, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure if that's your actual eye or the camera's capturing your eye and projecting it to the outside LED screen. Pretty neat stuff. So here you go. We got the phone. They showcase that a lot. For working wise, ooh man, working wise, and this next showcase that they did, again, it's really cool because it saves a lot of space. You can have this is XR, so we're talking like that movie with Tom Cruise, when he's like, I forgot what movie that was, but that's really what you're working here. You got a space right here. You have like 3 screens. If you have a desk job, you can move around and you're not really stuck in just with monitors and such. So again, in a way that's kind of cool. But having again that use case of just wearing that to work, plug it in, and now you're working. Oh, there's the keyboard. So he's using an actual keyboard. Okay, sorry, I missed that one. So he's actually using a physical Apple keyboard. Okay, so that makes sense. That would have been cool if it was AR though, but it's okay. So it's taking his Mac. So he's got this computer. He's gonna take it from the Mac and then bring it up again. Super cool. You're editing. You have your main screen in the middle, and you got one on the right. That's kind of like your output. That's a cool concept. All right, so what else? Oh, this is another cool thing that they showcase. It's pretty much a 3D camera. So you can record a 3D video. Yeah, you can record a 3D video because it has a crap ton of cameras on the front. So you record a 3D video and then play it back. Again, right now this looks like 2D. I don't know what that 3D is going to look like, but the concept is cool. If I can record this in 3D space and then replay it back and I can walk around it, that's 3D. If it's just like this is like 2.5. You know what I'm saying? Like 3D for me, I need to be able to go around some sort, and that's how you record the video. Just smile and then press the button. So they had another thing here earlier with the persona stuff. It pretty much takes your character, your face, and it creates an avatar, almost like an avatar. And as far as I know, it can talk like you. I don't think they included it in this little 18-minute piece, but it's pretty cool. It's called Apple Persona or something like that, so check that out. But I think she's just wrapping it up right now. Again, we'll go back to the price. Yeah. All right. When I saw the Zeiss lens being used, I was like, ain't no way this is going to be in the 2K mark. I already knew that. So it's like, as every feature comes out, it's like 2K. No, with a Zeiss lens, that's got to be in the 3K mark. And sure enough, it's $3,500. But yeah, they're just kind of going over it. It's cool. It's cool. And what I like about this is, yes, you'll be the first one to do it. And I think they said they did like 5,000 patents on this. So I'm not sure how people are going to be able to replicate this or make a cheaper version of this. But I'll be curious to know if people are going to be able to make something like this. And as far as PC VR goes, again, I did not see anything. I'm not sure if we're going to use this with a PC VR. What that means is, can we play games in it, or is it just really just an XR more than the VR? And again, that is my wallpaper. That's so weird. Iceland's just beautiful, period. But yeah, man, that's pretty much the gist of the Apple Vision Pro. So pretty soon we're going to have people walking around in the streets with these, because again, it's a pass-through, so you can still see outside even though you have it on. Think of it as glasses. Obviously a computer glasses. And yeah, this is definitely out of my price range. $3,500 for that. That's a lot, bro. But it could potentially replace a lot of your electronics. If I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell. It's just, I mean, it's an Apple product. If they can sell an EarPod for $300, I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell this at 3,500. People are so like Apple users are just they can sell like a phone without a charger and people would still buy it. That's just how loyal Apple customers are. Like one of these days, you're just gonna get a box and people would still buy it. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what y'all think, man. Apple Vision Pro. I think this is coming out next year, I believe, or is it this year? I forgot.